David Hinton, Brandon, Mississippi. Glad to be back with you today. I'm going to be talking about the power of words and how it dramatically affects everything, not only your mood, your family life, but your business. And of course, our focus here is on how to build a profitable home-based business, and nothing could be more important than this particular topic. We've talked all about self-development, things like the compound effect, the book, The Slight Edge. By the way, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, that way you'll get notifications when my videos come out. If you get some appreciation out of the content, leave me a comment. Would love to hear from you. So anyway, I'm continuing on with the book, the Awaken the Giant Within, from Tony Robbins. He wrote this, 27 years ago, but most of it still rings true. There's some antiquated references, but the points are still very valid. As a kid, I'm sure somebody, maybe your mother, maybe your dad, maybe you heard it somewhere, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Never was a less true statement ever uttered. Words can empower you. Words can slay you. It is the truth. You hear about the power of the pen. In James, in the New Testament, the Bible, he talks about the tongue, and all that. For you folks of faith, you know what I'm talking about. But in the book, he talks about transformational vocabulary. And in particular, he mentions softeners and intensifiers. We can work ourselves up into a white-hot frenzy by the words we use, both for good and for bad. So let's take a look first at how to soften our language. So he gave an example of a business meeting that he was in, where something negative had happened, and there was he and his CEO of the company, one of the companies he owned, and one of the vice presidents, and Tony was upset. The other guy was livid and used words like furious and angry, and the other guy was unmoved, and he couldn't understand why it was, and with the fact that the exact same situation had happened. One fella that was white hot was using really strong words, and the other guy on the opposite end of the spectrum said he was a bit peeved. And they said, a bit peeved? This guy just broke a contract, stole money, whatever it was. And he said, and you're a bit peeved? He goes, yeah, I'm a bit peeved. So the point was, how can you take the exact same circumstance and either elevate it or bring it down in a good way? So he gives like a list of possible words that you can soften. So here's a couple of examples. So he does them alphabetical order. He says, I'm feeling negative emotion expression to transforming into. So he says, I'm feeling angry. Whoop, there goes a cat. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Angry can become disenchanted. Notice how that brings the volume of it down. Anxious, a little concerned. Depressed, on the road to a turnaround. Destroyed, to setback. Disappointed, to underwhelmed. disgusted to surprised, dread to challenge, embarrassed to stimulated, exhausted to recharging, fear to wonderment, humiliated to uncomfortable, insulted to misunderstood. You see the difference in the power of those words, how they can take you from an extremely emotional state to bringing it down a notch. All right, so those are softeners. Now, on the other hand, when we need to kick it up a notch, that's what we refer to as, or he refers to as, intensifiers. So he says, a good word to a great word would be, I'm feeling alert, to I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling all right, to superb. Awake, to raring to go. Comfortable to smashing. Excited to ecstatic. Hello, sorry. I'm still here. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Excited to impassioned. Fast to ballistic. Feeling good to cosmically charged. Fortunate to unbelievably blessed. So now, just to be clear, he's not suggesting, or nor am I, that you become so sensitized to words that you can't use them anymore. This is not about political correctness. This is about empowering you, which will directly empower our businesses, our relationships, our lives. Now, frankly, I am worn out with calling things that need to be called what they are. Sometimes you need to call a spade, right? Well, that's not what I'm talking about on this. I'm talking about how we talk to ourselves, how we interact with others. If somebody says, hey, how you doing? And you say, I'm okay. Boy, doesn't that just make them want to go into business with you? That's like, wow, boy, this guy is impassioned. I'm so fired up to be part of his or her business. No, nobody wants to do business with somebody like that. They're looking for leaders. Leaders are impassioned. Leaders are not, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad. I'm over the moon. This is not silliness. I know it sounds like it, but it's not. This affects every part of your life. Words can empower. Words can disempower. Words can take you up the slight edge. Words can take you down. So the challenge is to do something about it. Analyze the words that come out of your mouth. Think before you speak. And before long, you will develop a habit of speaking in a more empowered fashion. You will take the edge off of the words that are disempowering you, and you will kick it up a notch. You will intensify those that need a little bit of a boost, right? Now, how does this affect your home-based business? Well, I think it's obviously pretty clear, or it is in my estimation. But how you come off to the people that you're interacting with, whether it is in your ad copy, whether it is in your phone conversations, your instant messages, Facebook messages, whether it's speaking person to person, are you enthusiastic? Are you looking them in the eye when things are going poorly? Do you soften it when things, when you want to make an emphasis of something? Are you bringing that up? Because it does make a difference. Look at the people that are the leaders in your company, the leaders in the space, they do not walk around with their heads down. Now, probably some of that has to do with the fact that they're making high five and plus six figures a month, but that's another story. So anyway, but you know what? Chances are when they were building that business, they weren't walking around with their head down. Now, they might have had some moments, but when they were on, they were on. That's what we need to be. Hope you got something out of that. Again, my name is David Hinton. If you'd like to get in touch with me, work with me from just let's be friends to if you're interested in the business that I'm in, which I'm extremely excited about. I think it's a truly one-of-a-kind product that you're going to be hearing a whole lot about. It's in a space that is ready to be disrupted, and of course we can talk about that. But again, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and I'll try to make sure the next time I do this, I am in a cat-free zone and my phone is a little bit more stable. So anyway, y'all have a great day.